Hi, you guys. So excited that you all started day one of our challenge today. My name is Jacqui Peterson. If I don't know you guys, welcome. And I'm just so thankful that y'all are here over the next few days to get toned up, get in shape, learn more about how to just take care of your health, take care of your body in a really good way that's good for you and good for your family. So just want to introduce myself real quick to those of you that I don't know. My name is Jacqui Peterson. I am a mom of two. I'm also a health and fitness coach, and it's really my mission to help moms get healthy and balanced while honoring your priorities. And that's really why I'm here. That's why I run groups like this. This is why I share the message that I do. And I really believe that that's the best way to solve problems in this world, because I believe that as mothers, it's our duty to be good role models. And that starts with us, showing our kids healthy habits. That starts with us showing them confidence and happiness. And if we can do that, then I really believe that we'll raise healthy, happy, and confident children and make this world a better place. So that's why I do what I do. That's why I'm here and supporting you guys, and I love you all so much. So if you're on live, let me know. Just say hi in the comments. And if you're catching the replay, just let me know you're catching the replay. Type a replay in the comments. Thank you guys so much for hopping on today. So today, I hope you guys got your workout. Hopefully most of you guys got it in. Sorry, my little one's chomping in the background, my 3-year-old. But hopefully you got your workout in, or if not, you've got it in the works to do, later today. I would love to hear in the accountability post, let me know how you guys did in your workout today, what it was like for you, how did it feel to get in a workout, and share your win for the day. So today I want to chat with you guys about nutrition, and that's kind of all that we're learning about in the email that I sent you guys and the post that I shared today is all about nutrition. And I always have people ask, well, I want to just tone up. I want to tone up my abs. I want to tone up my legs. I want to tone up, my booty, all that kind of stuff. And why is nutrition important for that? And the bottom line is that nutrition is important for literally almost every aspect of your life. I mean, we're talking the physical side of things. We're talking the emotional side of things. We're talking the mental side of things. Nutrition is directly correlated to almost everything in your life. And I personally never knew that. I mean, probably until I was 25, 26, I'm 30 now. So in the past 4 or 5 years, I finally learned that nutrition is such a vital part of what I do every day and how I'm able to see results and how I'm able to feel good and show that to my family in a sense too, right? But I always thought it was just the workouts. The workouts are going to get me the results I want. The workouts are going to get the body that I want. But nutrition is really 80 to 90% of the results that you get in your fitness and health journey. And I know that's something that I really neglected for years and years of my life, and because I just didn't realize how incredibly vital it was to my body inside and outside. I was one of those people who I would go to the gym, and this was before kids, obviously. I would go to the gym for hours. I was an athlete, and I thought if I just train really, really hard, then I can eat all the junk food that I want. I can go to Sonic Drive-In every other night and eat just eat junk, eat Oreos, mac and cheese. Literally I was addicted to fast food for a long time. And so I would just work it off, right, in the gym. And for a while that worked for me because I was working so hard that I was able to work it off. But once I realized that nutrition was such a vital piece of the puzzle, I started slowly but surely implementing some different strategies, clean eating strategies, eating more whole foods. And my world completely changed. Not only did I see better results physically, but I felt completely different. Just a feeling of energy, of happiness, my moods changed. I felt better about myself. My energy was just so high. I felt the last, 25 years of my life, I hadn't even been living because I felt so amazing. I just felt I was finally thriving because I was eating so much better and my body was being fueled in the right way. So that's when I realized how nutrient deprived I had been for most of my life. And I started just sharing this message because I was like, everybody needs to know how good you can feel, because I never knew it was possible to feel this good. And I always worked out. Like, I was always in the gym. I was always training, and I still never felt good. I still never felt good about myself. I felt, depressed, or I felt not great about the way I looked or my body. I never had high energy. My skin was always broken out, like just all these funky things. And those are all related back to nutrition, which is kind of the crazy thing. So the biggest thing when it comes to nutrition is, and where I believe everybody should start, is to just focus on cutting out the junk and implementing a whole foods diet. So eating whole, nutritious, nutrient-dense foods. And that's really where it all starts. So you're eating foods in their most natural state. You're basically, kind of rule of thumb, if it comes from the ground or it has a mother, it's pretty much fair game in my world. So you're eating lots of fruits and veggies, you're eating lots of lean meats, you're eating good healthy fats, you're eating some complex carbs. Like, those are all really, like, that's all just part of a really good balanced diet. So I gave you guys in the email a grocery list for some of the meals that I provided, the meal suggestions that I provided for you. And this is kind of, this isn't an extensive list. There's obviously way more foods that you can eat on a healthy, clean diet. But that's just basically the list that goes along with those meals that I suggested for you. And so it kind of just gives you a good place to start to try some different foods that you can eat, or implement new foods into your diet. So I'm just going to check over here and see if I have any questions from you guys in the chat. I don't see any right now. So I'm going to just go through a few of the most asked questions when it comes to nutrition. And if you guys are catching the replay, then you can hopefully get some good information. But one of the biggest things is, I know we have a ton of breastfeeding mamas in here. I'm breastfeeding as well still. I have an 11-month-old who I'm still breastfeeding. And so I get asked about this a lot. If you weren't on the workshop last week, I held a workshop on how to safely lose weight while breastfeeding, and that gives you a ton of really, really good information. So make sure to let me know if you want to watch that workshop. It's about 30 minutes long, and make sure that you ask me this week, because I am going to start. That's only free pretty much for this next week, and then after that I'm going to be charging about $7 to $10 for people to get that. So if you want to get it free, let me know and you can watch it this week. So basically, as far as breastfeeding nutrition goes, the biggest thing is that you're eating nutrient-dense, calorie-dense foods. All the same stuff applies, right, when you're breastfeeding, when you're not breastfeeding, on eating good and eating bad, okay? The only difference is that you need to be really aware of your body's natural cues. So your body is going to tell you if you need to eat more, right? And if you're drinking, you might think like, well, maybe my body isn't lying to me and I'm not really hungry. But as you know, like, you burn about anywhere from 250 to 500 calories just from breastfeeding. And so you do need to be eating more. And if you're drinking an adequate amount of water, water is the only other thing that would make you hungry. Like, if you're dehydrated, your body will start to get hungry because it's deprived of H2O. So if you feel like you're drinking a lot of water and you're eating, a few meals a day and you're still hungry, then you need to listen to your body's natural cues. You're burning that extra 200 to 500 calories, so you need to be replenishing your body of a few hundred extra calories every single day, especially if you're exercising. Because where we want to get that calorie deficit is from our exercise and not from our actual nutrition. So I hope that makes sense. And if you haven't watched the workshop, definitely watch that, because that goes into way more detail on this topic. So I'm not as much concerned about your calorie intake, more of your macronutrient breakdown and just kind of listening to those your body's natural cues. Okay, so sorry, my daughter's distracting me. Do you need more water, babe? Okay, sorry. All right, so another question that I get asked a lot is about macronutrients. So in my Body After Baby Bootcamp, we talk a lot about macronutrients. And what we're talking about here is more micronutrients, so really focusing on those nutrient-dense foods. But the other part is the macronutrients, and that's definitely an important part too. So your macronutrients are your breakdown of your foods, which are carbs, fats, and protein. And so it's really important that you have a good balanced ratio between the three, because if you overeat in one area, you could gain weight. If you really undereat in one area, you could gain weight. And so that's definitely something that you do need to be aware of. In this group, I don't go into a lot of detail because it is a little bit more like advanced strategy. And so that's something I talk more about in the Body After Baby Bootcamp. So if you're interested in learning more about macronutrients and how that can affect your body and your goals, then definitely make sure that you get into the Body After Baby Bootcamp. But it's definitely something to be aware of, to just make sure you're eating a really balanced diet between those three macronutrients. As far as cheat meals go, this is another question that I get asked a lot. First of all, this group is only 3 days. So I think you guys can go 3 days without having a cheat meal. I don't think that that's, undoable, or not doable. But I'm also all about moderation and about balance. And so what I teach my clients in my boot camps is that I give you a really flexible style of eating, basically a very flexible system that helps you kind of pair your cheat meals and allows you to eat your favorite foods and pair them with the workouts that's kind of going to give you the most benefit from. So we could pair like a really tough workout with some kind of, like, if you have a party going on, or you want to go to your favorite Mexican restaurant and kind of splurge, or if you want to go get a scoop of ice cream with your kids, like what we would do is we would pair it with one of our toughest workouts, and that can kind of give you some flexibility. And if you are tracking your macros and you're kind of watching that breakdown of your macros, you can kind of substitute in and out some of your favorite things and not have to completely give them up 100%. Because I know for me, what I found, I've definitely done like eat clean 110%, right? Or like, follow this diet specifically. And for me, what I've found is that when I do that, when I restrict myself and say, no, you can't have this, and I'm like, but I love that. I love that so much. I don't want to not have that forever. I found that I go into a binge restrict cycle. And when I feel like deprived, as soon as that diet is over, I want that thing, because that's all I can think about is that one thing. And so I'm really all about moderation and being able to live a really clean and healthy lifestyle, but still being able to work in your favorite things that you really enjoy and that you don't want to give up, because that's part of life too. I feel like we're such like creative creatures as humans. I don't know how else to describe it, but like having those different flavors, those different tastes, those different textures, we travel a lot. So like trying different foods, like that's part of my life. And I don't want to have to give that up in order to, be healthy or live like a perfect lifestyle. It's really not about being perfect. It's about just making progress and being able to live a balanced lifestyle that fits you and where you are at in your life right now. And I know for all of us as busy moms, like we do not need to feel stressed, right? We want our nutrition plan to help us feel better and not make us feel restricted or feel worse or feel stressed out about everything. We have to eat a certain thing at a certain time. And that's really not what I'm about. I don't think that that's really beneficial. Yeah, you'll lose weight. So if that's your only goal, great. I'm probably not the best fit for you as a coach. I will say that, but it's so much more than weight loss. Like if you can get the weight loss and still be able to love your life and love what you're doing, that's my goal for all my clients, is to help you live a well-rounded lifestyle that's not going to stress you out, because honestly, stress is going to ruin your results. Honestly, my clients, I tell them first thing, like if you are chronically stressed, your results are going to suffer first and foremost. It doesn't matter how well you're eating. It doesn't matter how many times you're working out a week or for how long. If you're chronically stressed, you're going to make yourself sick. So that's really what I'm all about. One more thing that I wanted to chat about. Let's see if we have any questions going on. I don't see any. Okay, last thing, unless I see some questions pop up in here, then is about just kind of eating healthy on a budget. So it's definitely doable. And yes, junk food is very cheap. I have noticed that. I've done like price comparisons and it's crazy how cheap junk food is. So I get how it's easy to just grab the cheap stuff off the shelves. However, if you're shopping the perimeter of the grocery store, so you're shopping the produce, you're shopping the whole grains, you're shopping some lean meats and veggies and all that kind of good stuff, those aren't going to be the price. That's not going to be the pricey stuff, right? When you get into those middle aisles with the processed foods, that's like all the box stuff, that's where the prices come in. So it's definitely doable. Shop from a list. That's really important. One thing that I found that really helps me is ordering my groceries online, because then I don't have any temptation to grab, bad stuff, but I also don't have temptation to grab stuff that's more expensive. So I stick with my list like really, really well when I order my groceries online, and it saves us money. So that's another tip for you guys as well. Let's see, I had one more thing I feel like I wanted to share, but now it's slipping my mind. I'll probably think of it and let you guys know. But anyways, I hope that those tips helped you. If you guys do have any questions that come up, I'm going to check the group one more time just in case I missed anything. I don't think I got any emails from you guys with questions, with any additional questions, I should say. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing, my page just updated. Lauren, I just saw your post. You're feeling fabulous. Yay, that's so awesome. After one workout, it really does make a difference. It gives you so much energy. It makes you feel good and confident about yourself that you accomplished that too. You whipped up a tuna salad and having her lunch at nap time. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, Lauren. Okay, sorry, sidetracked. All right, I don't see any other questions, so I guess I'm gonna wrap up. If you guys do have any other questions as you're watching the replay of this video, just type in the comments. I'll come back and I can answer those for you. So thanks for being here. So excited to work with you guys over the next few days, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.